Hey, what's up YouTubers? Lee John Blackmore here at Super Easy Guitar. So as requested, Nothing Else Matters guitar solo on the acoustic guitar. So I've slightly adapted it. Obviously we need to play it on the acoustic guitar. Before I get into it, as always guys, I just want to say thank you so much for all of your support, all your requests and the amazing emails you send me from all over the world and telling me how you're inspired about playing the guitar, which in return totally inspires me to continue doing the lessons. So I super appreciate it guys. Even if I don't reply to everyone, I'll do my very best, okay? I've also done a playlist on Spotify below for virtually all the tracks I've done lessons on, so check that out. And don't forget you can find me over on Instagram and Facebook. Let's zoom in and get straight into it. Okay, so I'm going to break this up into 6 different sections. I'm going to start off with my third finger in the 15th fret on the B string and my second finger in the 14th fret on the G. Now what we're going to do, we're going to pluck both those strings together. Or what I tend to do is put my first finger down on the 3rd fret as well, the 13th fret. And that helps me bend the strings up. Now on the electric guitar it should bend up to 16. We can't quite get there on the acoustic guitar. If you can, fantastic. So I end up doing something like, okay, so that's what we want there. So it's the bend from 14 to 16, then it bends again and comes back down to 14, then to 12 on the G string. Okay, so here we go. All right, and then just 14, 12. Bring your first finger then down into the 11th fret. Then we're going to hammer on 12 with the second finger. Okay, so that's the 14th fret on the D string. Second finger on the 15th, on the 12th on the D string to 14, slide to 14, okay? So that's section 1. Section 2. Okay, so this is just like your classic kind of pentatonic. 12, 14 on the G string. Back to 12. And then again, because we're on the acoustic guitar, we want to bend to 16 really. 14 to 16, but we can't quite get there. Certainly we're not this gauge strings. So we just bend as much as we can. Then flatten our finger to play 12, 12 on the B and top E. And that happens twice, right? Then we go to this 15, pull off to 12 on the B string. Then 15, that sounds kind of wrong when you play it on the G, but it is right. Because then we go back to 12, okay? And then we want, there's supposed to be a pull off there, I haven't put it on the tab, my apologies. Then pull off 14 to 12, okay? And finish with the 3rd finger, 14 on the D string. Then we go. It doesn't quite come across on the acoustic guitar when I play it in the intro, but you get the idea. So I'm using one finger to cover 2 strings, the G and B. Okay, 14, 14. 13, 12, and then I'm putting a bit of vibrato on it. All right, and then we're into section 3. So I kind of slide, I've put on the tab from 12 to 15, but you can slide from a bit lower, I think Kurt Hammett's does as well. So we've got that, okay? Slide to 12 to 15. Then second finger at 14. First finger on 12 on the B. And then again. and then we're sliding 15 to 17. Then we're into section 4. Now this is probably the fiddliest bit. I didn't do it perfectly at the beginning. It should sound like that, okay? And what we're doing, we're leaving our first finger on the 12th fret, and then at the 15th we got our third finger, and then 14th. So it's kind of 15, pull off to 14, hammer on to 15 again. And then 14, pull off to 12. And then you want 12 on the B string next to it. So it should sound like that, okay? I didn't quite do it in the beginning. Okay, so slowly. Alright, it's kind of cool, right? Section 5. Then we're 12, 14, 12 on the G string. So we want that really. Again, it's a little bit sloppy at the beginning. It should be a bend up, and I guess you can do either or. It's a bend up to 16 really, but I've just gone, alright, yeah, something like that. So 14 slide to 15, back to 14. Then we go back into this kind of pentatonic blues thing again. Yeah, just like we did in the beginning. So we go 14, bend to 16, then 12, 12 on the B and top E, and then we're kind of bending on the B string, 15 to 17. We go back to 12 on the top E, and I'm doing 2 upstrokes there. Up 12 on the top E, up 12 on the B, then quickly hit the 15 on the B and slide to 17. Okay, so finally section 6 is just that tail piece. Okay, and that's just leave my finger on 12, hammering on at the 15th. So 15, slide down, and then 5, hammer on 7, 5, hammer on 7, pull off to 5. Okay. And I'm just leaving my first finger down to get that slide. And what I did on the record, just to finish off, I just ended it sliding back up to that octave 17. If you wondered what I was doing, I didn't put it on the tab because it's not part of the original track. So let's go through it super slow, okay? Okay, I didn't do the big bend at the end, but you get the idea, okay? So there you have it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this week's lesson. Don't forget, give me the thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, share it with your friends, enjoy it, and I'll see you again at the same time next week.